If you look at a Vermeer, you will realize no one has ever painted better than that, ever, not ever. But he doesn't have the emotion or the feeling that Caravaggio has, or that Hals has, or Rembrandt. He doesn't have the feeling. He's perfect. It leaves you questioning. It's like wonderful, what's going on there? It kind of draws you in that way, but it doesn't give you anything for your heart. So he's a master of form with a little content. Then you go to the Dutch masters like Hals and Rembrandt, and you see they have both. They have form and content. It's perfection in painting, perfection. You look at the Mona Lisa, it's a little tiny picture like this. Unforgettable. A great many actors are very technically good, they sound right, they look right, but it doesn't make you feel something. An actor must not only look like he's doing the right thing, have the, say, vocal characteristics, physical characteristics down pat, but he also has to make you feel something. So the truth of the emotion is the content, the affecting quality of the emotion, if it's real, rather than feigned, which a lot of actors feign the emotion. But a lot of English actors just talk well. May the crown have a word, and that's all that kind of talk. There are some great ones like Hugh Laurie, or Michael Gambon, Maggie Smith, Judi Dench. These are great actors. They have everything. So it's not only Americans who have organic acting. It is also some very great British actors. But by and large, we Americans have more organic reality than most English actors. They have better form. Their characterizations are generally much more developed, perfect, and never fail. But once again, it's like Vermeer and Rembrandt. Which do you prefer? I prefer both. Rembrandt has both. Marlon Brando had both. Al Pacino, Bobby De Niro, you know, they have both. That's the form and content argument about art. Then there are some people who are so talented or good-looking and charismatic, they just kind of glide in and glide out, you know. Well, that's okay. And if you got that, well, it's worth a career, I suppose. I want to watch people like that, too. There was a very charismatic actor, very handsome, very charismatic, who wasn't a great actor. He's gone now. The guy who was on the Rockford Files, James Garner. You couldn't resist the guy. He was so charming. That's why he had such a big career. He wasn't a great actor. But boy, oh boy, anything he did, I was interested in. Because he was so charismatic. He wasn't a big-time actor, but charisma. You look at certain actors like Jack Nicholson, who's probably the most charismatic actor who ever lived, along with Bogart maybe and Brando, John Barrymore. There are certain people who are so charismatic, but some of those people I'm talking about are great actors. Some people just have charisma, or just looks. 2 out of 3, you've got charisma, looks, and talent, but if you've got 2 of those, you're pretty much assured of a career. Sometimes you only got 1 of them. Sitting for a painting is kind of a pain in the ass. It's not enjoyable, but it's like everything else you do as an adult. If you like what's going to happen, you have to work for it. Every adult knows, as Scott Peck said, all adults know that life is suffering. Anything you get that you get without labor generally is not going to fill you up as a person. All the people who are really good at anything that I know work very hard at it. And as a result, they achieve wonderful things. I'm happy to be doing anything other than just sitting. I am too valuable to just sit. I have too many things rocketing around in my brain to just sit. I start to fall asleep if I just sit. So I had to hold my head up. Yeah, I'm a person easily bored, I'm afraid. So. But I know that everything interests me. I'm always curious about how things are done. That's how I've learned how to do a number of different things, because I'm curious. You know, I wasn't born a great actor of any kind. I was a lousy actor in school. I was the worst actor. But I worked so hard, I became a good actor. I worked so hard and it meant so much to me that I became a good actor. So, but that was by dint of very hard labor, very hard study. And I'm not working with him, I'm just sitting here. That's not working with anybody. He's doing the work. My work is to try to stay still and not move too much, which is the same thing. And do what he asked me to do, which is keep looking at him, which is not so easy,